mama. Hello, I'm Chef Mike. We're gonna make gumbo today. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna make shrimp gumbo with smoked turkey leg and andouille sausage. And the first thing we need to do is make roux. Roux, R-O-U-X. So, I'm gonna take some vegetable oil. You want to do like equal amounts oil and flour. So like 1 cup, 1 cup, or 2 cups, 2 cups, or 3 cups, 3 cups. But I'm gonna do like 1 cup, 1 cup. All right. Kind of have medium-high heat. Medium-high. And now add flour. Flour. Equal parts. Make sure you measure. And whisk. Okay, so there's different kinds of roux. There's blonde roux. The blonde roux is kind of like the ditzy one. We don't want the blonde roux. There's dark roux, which is what we want. And then there's between dark roux and light roux, which is like medium roux. But we're going for like a chocolatey, darkish situation here.
What about kangaroo?
Yeah, that's not gonna work. That was funny. It's good. Good stuff. I should probably be doing that. I'll take care of the jokes though, but thank you. Alright, make sure you stir it all the time. You don't want to walk away from this. Because you could burn the roux. And if you burn the roux, you have to throw it away because the whole dish will taste bitter. How do you know if you burn the roux? If it's burnt, then you know you burnt the roux. What you'll see is there will be little black flecks in the roux. If you see that, you gotta throw it away. Now, I haven't decided. I might show you what an example of a burnt roux. I might not. So I'll let you know if I do. So we're stirring. And before, for the last 20 minutes, I've been cutting up some prep. So, do you know what the Holy Trinity is? Do you know what it is? It's celery, bell pepper, and onions, and garlic. That's the kind of ridiculous thing about the Trinity, because really, anytime you use those 3 ingredients, you always use garlic, almost always. So it wouldn't be, it should be, what would be 4? What would you call that? Do you know?
No.
Quad. I don't know. I'll think of something. Anyway, I'm still stirring. Starting to get a little bit of color. When I first started making roux a long time ago, I was really afraid. So I would cook it on kind of like medium and medium-low heat, and it would take forever. Oh. So now I kind of have a little bit more confidence. Maybe I shouldn't though. And I have it on pretty high because I don't want to make this to be an all-day affair. I have some andouille sausage that I cut up. That's a cut-up version of andouille sausage. Do you know what andouille sausage is? I'm asking you.
Aunt Dewey made it?
Aunt who?
Aunt Dewey?
This is made from my Aunt Dewey. No, but that's great. It's like a Louisiana smoked sausage, usually pork sausage. That's a great answer to those. Thanks for participating. Okay, getting a little bit of color. That's beautiful. But we want to pick it up a notch. Or 2. Now, let me just double check with my recipe here. Let's see, this calls for. Okay, I got 2 onions. Okay, peppers. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good here. Uh-oh, don't burn the roux. Don't burn it. Come on, baby. So, you're going to start to get like a, it's going to start to smell kind of like the way that popcorn smells when you cook popcorn. That sort of popcorny flavor. Maybe a little nutty. Just like Chef Mike. Alright, we're getting color. So this would be kind of like, this is like peanut butter-ish color. It's looking nice, but we want to take it a little bit farther. It's hot in here and the smoke alarm is going to go off. If I turn this fan on, will it be annoying?
You turned it on before.
We're going to turn the fan on now, so we don't smoke ourselves out. I'll put it on medium. Okay. Here we go. It's really smoky, but we're getting close to almost there, so that's a good thing. Alright, let's keep stirring. We're in a critical situation here. It's starting to like really get a little bit dried up, so I'm going to add a teeny bit of oil. You want to know the best gumbo I've ever had in my life?
No.
January 28th, 2001. It's my birthday. And our good friend Mike Mouton came over to our house. And Mike Mouton's like, I'm gonna make gumbo. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we go to the store. And to be honest, I'm starting to watch him put the gumbo together. And like Mr. Culinary School guy, I'm like looking at him going, are you out of your mind? This is gonna be gross. This is gonna be horrible. I mean, he was like, just taking everything from our cabinets. He even put the little dried fish in there. Crazy. He didn't make a roux, but he just put all this stuff in the pot and cooked it and cooked it and cooked it. And it was the best gumbo I've ever had in my whole life. So, there you go, Mouton. I really miss Mike Mouton. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Alright, our roux is almost the right where we have this kind of like chocolatey color now. Beautiful. Getting nice and dark. Now, gumbo's one-pot cooking. That's why you need to have your prep ready. So into this roux, which is perfect, we're going to add all the vegetables, along with the bay leaf. Bay leaf and vegetables. And we're going to let this start cooking. Cook it for about 10 minutes. Hi, it's me, back. So here's what we got going on. We're making gumbo. While you're gone, I added some the chorizo. So I have the Trinity. I have the Trinity chorizo. Did I say chorizo? I'm sorry. The andouille sausage. Thank you, sweetie. Wonderful. And we're cooking. So this is about like 8 minutes. Vegetables are getting nice and soft. Now, in the meantime, I made shrimp stock. Really simply. I peeled shrimp, threw the peels into water. I also have some smoked turkey leg that I put in here. So I have a little bit of a smoky, turkey, shrimpy kind of stock thing. I didn't really cook it for that long, but we're going to develop a lot of flavors here, so you don't have to like go crazy. This isn't like, you know, French bistro kind of thing. So now, what we'll do is we're going to strain the liquid. Let's add this smoked turkey leg first. Smoked turkey leg, whoop, into the pot. And now we're going to add stock. Hopefully this doesn't get messy. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Oh, that's hot, oh boy. Alright, start adding stock. You should always add warm stock, right? Is that right? That's a culinary school thing. Warm stock. And add a little bit at a time. Add a little bit, stir it in. Alright? Add a little bit, stir it in.
Why?
Because that way it'll be stirred in. That's a great question. Thanks so much. Okay, let's add a little more. Oh yeah, babe. Oh yeah, babe. I love that guy. I'll tell you, he's a real piece of work in real life, huh? If you ever worked for him. So, we're gonna add more stock. And now, the hard part's done. Actually, the hardest part is yet to come because now you have to wait. This has got to cook for several hours. For me, personally, I kind of feel like I know when it's done. Whenever, you see all these vegetables in here? See all the green little peppers and stuff? All of that stuff is actually going to come to the point where it's almost totally dissolved. And that's going to take a couple hours. So, we're going to just let it kind of simmer away. And come back in 2 hours. And we'll plate up the gumbo. Hi, we are back. So here's our gumbo. 2 hours. It's looking beautiful and amazing. And everything's really cooked down. It's super great. It's great. I got shrimps. Gulf of Mexico. Or as they say in Mexico, Gulf of Mexico. Stupid. Alright, shrimps. Lots of it. One of the things I hate about gumbo, like a lot of times, a little Creole seasoning as well. You ever been to New Orleans and get gumbo? And sometimes you just get this like big bowl of sort of brown broth and there's no stuff in it. So I like a lot of stuff. So the shrimp will cook really fast, like 5 minutes. And then we'll come back and we will finish it with a couple other ingredients. So that's it. Hi guys, Chef Mike, and we're going to do our final segment here, and we're going to basically plate up the gumbo, and I think it's going to be great. Those shrimp are almost completely done cooking, so now it's time to get really serious. I mean, this is really when you need to focus in on what you're doing, you know. So no fooling around. So, our shrimps are looking great, and parsley from the backyard in our herb garden. Big handful of green onions from the store. A little bit of hot sauce. I've kind of along the way been hitting it up with Zatarain's Creole seasoning. So a little more. Hope that's not too much. It's gonna be horrible if this is too salty. I also made some rice in the rice cooker. And I'm going to take a bowl. Going to ladle. Let's do rice first. It's funny. Is it hot in here? It's hot in here. It's warm. Hi, all. So I have rice in the bowl. Take our gumbo. Make sure you get a lot of stuff. Oh man, this looks really good. I'm excited. You can hit it up with a little bit of green onion. Hook up a Hello Kitty spoon. And we have shrimp and smoked turkey and Aunt Dewey's sausage. And that's it. Whew, glad that's over. Awkward! Whew. Alright. Oh, Lord. How do you think that went?
Oh, really good. Really good.
Good. Sweet. I'm hungry. I want to eat.
Yeah, me too.
Alright. It was a good day. Good day in the office.